Okay. So now we wait. Gotta hurry up and wait.
Calling out negativity and being like, hey, can we be more positive here? Can we be more loving here? And
So yeah, we just got Capcom. I don't know how long it's gonna be. This might be a short stream. I wasn't expecting to do Capcom today, but I said, you know what? They might show off Resident Evil something or other. I'm gonna watch it.
Still way to explain what you're saying.
I have no idea who any of the three people are.
No, I'm kidding. Not at all. Really, really great vibes. But for me, it was just like, you have a choice,
Hey,
right?
Zep.
Like, you can be negative or you can be positive. And they were
I have no
like,
idea
hey,
what
like,
this is.
let's support each other. Let's be good
Likes to
each
take his
other.
shirt off, does he?
Loving to each other.
Salad, nice to see you.
No more
You
fighting.
should be fat.
Oh no, that's
Did he?
definitely gonna happen.
Yeah.
Wait, our right or their right? Our right. Yeah, I don't know who he is. You're late? Oh no, I just started streaming. We've only been up for like 4 minutes. You're not late. We literally just got here.
Greg Miller.
Huh?
Greg Miller.
Greg Miller?
Yeah.
Oh. What did he do? Besides take his shirt off.
I think he was in kind of funny.
Was he?
Like a center stage role, as it should have, you know, because there was like a point in time where, especially like animes and stuff, like you didn't know, like you didn't get credit.
It was kind of hard to find
It's emerged in such a way where
Capcom's thing. I guess this is the channel that's doing it.
Hey, Jennifer Hale,
I'm gonna do some googling, make sure I'm in the right place. This is the E3 Twitch channel.
It's wild to see how
You're excited? I'm excited too. I hope for Resident Evil 4 remake. That way I can play the game again. But it'll look better.
100%, yeah, and I think that starts with game developers being able to take their craft seriously, be able to make compelling.
Like, I want a new best Resident Evil game. And Resident Evil 4 by itself almost made it. If it gets remade, it's gonna beat out Resident Evil 2 remake. I can already feel it. They have to really fuck it up.
Stars as voiceover artists, and now artists, actors, right? And don't even be
I'm gonna turn it up a smidgen
Oh
here.
yeah, Troy Baker doesn't deserve more love.
Outside of voice acting, of course, music.
We're not talking
is
about
an
Troy Baker,
important
please.
part
Thanks,
of the
guys.
Games we love, creating intensity, drama, or even just a theme song you'll hum for the rest of your life. Thank you, Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker. So, who better to talk about music and gaming than the hosts of Rolling Stone on Twitch, Tia and John?
Can you delete that message? How do I delete a message?
I'll try.
How do I delete a user? No.
No.
Oh, I can purge. 1 second.
Hey everyone, I'm Tia.
No, you timed out. That's right.
Did you realize that demotes me,
And
right?
welcome
What?
back to
That
E3
demotes me.
2021. We're
No, it
so
doesn't.
happy that E3 is back this year, and we're really happy to
That one doesn't demote you.
That's right, and
Okay.
you can see us anytime you want, 4 to 6 p.m. Eastern time on weekdays, Monday through Friday, where we talk about music news. have
Yeah, if
live
I
performances, and have very
like
special guests
ban
on
you,
pretty much every
it
day of the
demotes you.
Exactly, so definitely make sure you follow us on Rolling
What?
Stone on Twitch.
It
And
doesn't-
right now we're
I can't
gonna
Type a
do
message.
our favorite segments that we call a dream mixtape. So this is a
Just
segment
type like
we have
poop
guests
or
come in,
something.
we give them
Woo.
about 10
No, it
different
does. Why does
prompts,
it do
and then
that?
we
It didn't.
put
No,
together a
I can
playlist
still unmod you.
based on these prompts. But this is
I still have the unmod
in
prompt.
honor of
Why?
E3 back, and we're doing a dream
Twitch, fix your shit.
mixtape.
That's right. If our channel was a video game, these are the songs that we feel.
I almost typed
the
Momo
soundtrack of
Long.
a video game that we're currently in.
I think that worked. You
Exactly,
modded again?
And this would be the cover of the video game. If our channel were a video
Yeah,
game,
okay.
it is a drawing of John and I
Yeah.
Well,
that we had on the channel.
It's a beautiful drawing. It is done.
Now
by,
you've learned your
Ross
lesson.
Tran from Ross Draws on YouTube.
You keep
He
doing
did
that.
And I have to
a
hydrate.
our
Wait, I can't hear you. What?
Characters. He made
doing
Tia
that.
kind of this
Stop it.
hacker kind of persona, and me this big old meathead.
It's
with
always a
an
new
axe
problem.
or a guitar axe. So it's looking great, and that would be the cover of our video game
Exactly.
if we had one, which we do now.
So
if
is
you're
this
ready.
when
Exactly,
Capcom?
we have the soundtrack
Capcom
of
late by
E3.
2 minutes.
So starting off with the first track in the video game, probably the most important thing because it's the first thing you hear, the title.
Cool highlights from E3.
This is
I
like,
posted
you
2
know,
things from
first
last
game.
night in
Like,
general.
Halo started
Other
screen,
than
you
that,
see
there's
all
been
the
a
ships
lot.
flying everywhere, and you hear the, oh.
Exactly.
Square Enix only brought out like one good thing. They showed what, like a half an hour of Slime Hunter. Yeah, Slime Rancher. Slime Rancher 2. Yeah. Was it at 5:30? I thought it was at 5.
I picked Miss the Rage by Trippie Redd.
What was I saying? Square Enix only really brought out like Final Fantasy 1 through 6 remaster. They're just redoing all the pixel art, I guess. I don't know.
It feels like you're kind of in outer
Xbox
space,
Mini
being
Fridge.
transported through something, and I feel like
What else was there? There's a bunch of good stuff I'm excited for. Mostly the 2 things I posted in Discord last night.
Captured something that would feel like you're being.
Oh yeah, the music all got deleted from Squares because DMCA.
Yeah, I think
So if you wanted to be a Twitch streamer and watch it, you had to watch it through Twitch, and they replaced all the music. But Square Enix didn't have music music ready to replace it, so it was just silence for a lot of it. But yeah, they showed off like half an hour of Guardians of the Galaxy, which was it way overstated its welcome. It was like almost 30 to 40 minutes of just gameplay from one game. And it's basically a spin-off to their Marvel game they made this year. And that game failed big time.
Character selection bay in like a Mortal Kombat.
I really like to take my time, and when I'm thinking specifically about time, I take my time.
Oh yeah, New Blood. What was that game called? It's called something else. Is it?
Spend a good
No, that was a
hour
section.
Oh my
Oh, okay. Oh, the whole New Blood section. Right. I was thinking of that vampire game.
There's too many now. There's just so
What?
many. And then when I'm going through to pick every one of them, I finally pick like freaking Captain.
This is the vampire game that looks like Left 4 Dead.
But then I'm like, okay, like let me like make him.
There's but Bite Back is the tagline.
You're playing with other people. They're like
I don't know what the name of the game
What
was.
song, Tia, did you select for
Yes.
a choose your character screen?
I picked Tierra Whack, Cable Guy.
Because Bite Back was the
I'm just
shirt
saying,
that
you
Phil
can't
Spencer was
play
wearing,
when
the
you're playing your
Microsoft
character.
guy.
And so this is a song that the song itself is only a minute
And the game is
long,
not called
but
Bite Back.
it's a song that if you were to
What?
loop
Redfall?
over and over
Redfall,
again,
that's what it
it's
was.
very
That one looks good.
unobtrusive. It's
That's the one that
very
takes place in Salem, yeah.
nice, and it calms you down enough so while you're making
That looks good.
important choice of which
So
character
there's a lot of games. It's tough to really
So I thought this was a nice choice.
This, the
What do you call it? Hack it down into a few games because there was a lot of good ones and a lot of like amusingly bad ones.
Which would be very
I'm definitely way more interested in the indie game showcases than I am like the big AAA ones
Yes.
This is
in
important.
general.
You begin your journey.
Exactly. And this makes me.
I have no idea what we're
think of
talking about here. What are they?
Again, my favorite.
Yes.
I'll turn it back down now.
Playing Zelda and he's just like running around the town.
Oh,
and you're just
yeah.
like getting your bearings in any video game. Just
Yeah,
in
you mean
general.
Codcom or Crapcom. Capcom.
trying to break some barrels for some rupees, for some sweet.
Oh, it is at 5:30. Oh, I guess I was off by half an hour.
This is the song that you
Well,
use
shite.
when you're starting to-
That's okay. We can sit around for a little bit.
So I selected.
I don't
This
mind.
is Old Town Road by Lil Nas X. I feel like some people know this song out there, maybe just a few.
It would be nice if they like announced this schedule like way beforehand. Like a lot of these showcases I was adding in like 2 days before E3 is supposed to start. They're like, "Oh, by the way." Like I think Namco didn't announce their time until the day before E3 started.
Until the user gets super like annoyed and tries to leave town.
And tries to leave. That's exactly what you need to keep moving on through the rest of the video game. So honestly,
Right.
Oh, by the way, E3 is happening. Yeah, right.
Town. That's how I kick you out of town. But the thing is, there are more Easter eggs that populate in the first town later in the game, so you gotta go back. So you gotta use your time
how
real
you get
wisely.
That's how you get them. Is it the regular Old Town Road? It's not any kind of remix, right?
No, it's the regular
regular
old.
Old Town
We're talking no Billy Ray Cyrus on the track,
No
just Lil
yodel.
Nas X.
You know what, Mega Man?
in his olden
What
days.
else would they do for Mega Man? So we're up to what? Mega Man for the main series, we're up to like 11 now.
Next we have the loading.
Oh.
This is another one where I feel like it
It's
needs something
grape soda.
really calm.
I felt that for the loading screen, this is the only track in this entire listing that I picked out from an actual video game.
Oh, yes.
This is from Celeste, the original soundtrack. It's called First Steps. It is, I believe, the second track off of the soundtrack.
And then I
Celeste
also
is a
have
video
water,
game,
because
and it's
water's
a
good for you too.
8-bit style song. It's very like
Well, not two. Soda's not good for you. Don't.
old style
I'm not a doctor.
vibe. And that's what I really love about it. And I feel like for a loading screen in specific, it would work perfectly because you're waiting and you're hearing just a beautiful kind of 8-bit lullaby.
Why is it that when I was younger I wanted facial hair so bad, and by the time I finally got facial hair, I'm like, this is overrated.
So that's perfect.
I hate having to deal with this on like a weekly basis or a daily basis, and now everything gets stuck in it. Like if I miss my mouth by like a little bit and I get like something that gets sticky over time, like ice cream, if it dribbles into my beard hair is like sticky even after I wash it. Like Riders Republic. Yeah, Riders Republic looked fantastic. I forgot about that one. Thank you for the subject change. I don't want to talk about sticky beard anymore. Yeah, Riders Republic looks good. Surprisingly good for a sports game. Like, I guess I like extreme sports and racing.
So, well, first off, we had Dave Bailey from Glass Animals come on the show a few weeks
I always
ago.
change the subject.
Also, this song is super
There's too many things up here.
her album Dreamland.
Captain Sticky Beer. Oh, isn't that codename Kids Next Door? Is the pirate with all the candy in his beard?
Dropped into this world that they've created. And if you listen to Tangerine specifically,
Oh yeah, Far Cry 6 gameplay. Far Cry 6 definitely looks like Far Cry again. You know, turn off your brain, shoot things.
video game, you just hear like, you know, the pitter-patter.
Oh, I remember Codename Kids Next Door. That was a good game. Or game. Good show. I think there was also a good game. But, no, that was a great show.
Game, so I felt like this was a good choice for something.
Oh yeah, Psychonauts 2. Yeah, yep. You're just going off of a article, yeah.
I'm the notable ones anyway.
I think Gearbox talked about some stuff. Oh, Gearbox announced their fantasy game.
Oh my goodness.
Their Borderlands spin-off.
games that I've ever had in my
That's not Borderlands.
That is like a perfect fit for this.
Back for Blood, which we watched the showcase twice. Atomic Heart got some more footage. Yep. I gotta go back and play for some more Far Cry 5. I want to beat Far Cry 5.
We get to the final boss battle.
That is right. The final battle of
I really like being able to turn my brain off and just shoot bad guys for the better part of an hour and then get tired of it and go do something else.
Look at that.
look at him rotate.
And I believe this was your
I think it wasn't EA, it was Microsoft. EA is not doing anything till July.
Final boss battle. You
They have July 22nd. They decided they wanted to be a month late for E3.
there to be an orchestra. You need guitars.
I'm gonna get like 5 minutes of the one game I want, and that's gonna be it. And I'll have waited up
The
fucking.
song is called The Machine.
Yeah, Final Fantasy Origin was what I was talking about. Final Fantasy Origin. Oh no, that's the prequel Final Fantasy. I'm excited for Final Fantasy 1 through 6 remake. 6 games,
Beginning to play.
1 remake.
It is lovely.
And then Final Fantasy Origin is before 1.
6 solos. You're gonna love
And that one looks like a modern game.
Apparently, Gearbox had a showcase.
Yeah, so I was just saying. They showed off their Fantasy Borderlands
gosh, this is a moment in the game.
spin-off, which isn't Borderlands, but is Borderlands. They were like,
Tiny Tina's one.
yeah, they make it look like a whole different game. Wait, all the games are being sold separately?
to defeat Chris, our boss in combat. You will then fail the game.
Wait, you mean to tell me that Mega Man can do like 6 games in one,
And when this
but
happens, you kind of want.
they can't do that for the Final Fantasy games that are all released? And,
I feel like my favorite title card for a game over stream.
Back 4 Blood Versus looks cool. It looks like Left 4 Dead Versus. It's very, very similar looking and similar feeling. Except I think over time, the I forget what they're called. I'm gonna call them the Infected. The Infected get stronger. Like you look, there's also like different looking ones. Like you might have like a grabber dude that like can do one thing a little better than another. So you have, I think you have like options to customize. I don't know. They weren't very specific, but it looks like Left 4 Dead Versus.
And the more you'll want to restart the game. And
Yeah, they did make it seem like a bundle of the 6 games, but I guess it's not. That's stupid.
What's going on? So I feel like, you know, lyrically, the song also matches. This is a perfect choice, John.
thank you.
Why are we talking about Evanescence? I'm not paying attention to this, but why are they talking about Evanescence?
In-game radio track. So we've described there's a lot of different.
Also, my font looks better than their font.
I'm gonna add this kind of GTA
Just saying.
element because I'm picturing GTA radio when I think in-game radio track, and for GTA radio, I would pick future March Madness if that's the vibe we're going for. It just seems like we have a car in this game all of a sudden, and so we're driving around doing.
What else was announced?
great song to just kind of
Oh yeah, Forza was pretty and too long, but like, this Forza has been the first one that's almost convinced me I kind of want it. Having the mini games and the explorable world and the great graphics.
You're tinkering around
Stalker 2 looks good as well. Yeah.
like fictional car, and you were like, oh, let me see what's on the radio, and you just accidentally hit the X button or something, and then just future comes on. It'd be a nice surprise. It'd be a really fun surprise.
It's a lot of interesting stuff. It's a lot of okay stuff.
Parody of the game
I think Nintendo will get us the big hype.
there we go. That's what's relevant. That's a good one.
That's how it is.
But I don't know that what was that game I posted? I actually might just show you guys the video.
And what we mean by this is a song that really gets you fueled for your game.
Where was it?
Energetic and gives
I'm gonna watch this video again.
through the game
Devolver did have a few things. It was mostly the video though.
that we can only
You think Xbox One?
Mountain Dew.
Exactly.
Resident Sleepers everywhere. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. All right, let's open this. I want to watch this video again. This looks really good. This was shown off last night when I wasn't streaming.
We are?
Check this out. It's all stop motion.
The dark, the damp, where the outside world can leak into this place we call home.
Oh yeah, Sea of Thieves. That's right. Pirates of the Caribbean and Sea of Thieves.
Started with one man,
I forgot about that.
but
Watch
it
this.
took the hearts and minds of many more to make the dream a reality. That dream began at the height of the Cold War, when the world was on the very brink of annihilation. He conceived of an ark-like spacefaring ship.
It reminds me of Wes
200
Anderson
years,
stuff.
We finally arrived at our destination, only to find that the promising watery planet contained no habitable landmass and dense toxic gases in the atmosphere.
You know what they say about a captain going down with his ship?
That sounds like a sad story.
Yeah, but mine is sadder. I was born destined to be a captain of a ship that was already down.
Didn't you live through the crash too?
Sure did, bucko. Hell of a thing. Everyone certainly had to readjust. Welcome.
Look,
to the
it's gameplay.
Aquila Arcades.
Like the transition between cutscene and gameplay is like
Alien radio
like
drama.
not noticeable.
Professor, would you like to sit? No, thank you. I prefer to stand. Oh, a woman of action, I love that.
What do you think is going to happen now that Earth is okay?
Everyone wants to go back, but
Yeah, it'll take a while, right? Too long.
Haven't you been craving some adventure?
oh, sure, but what if I get the adventure wrong?
A meteorite
Tim Schafer.
underwater.
Wow, it looks beautiful.
We're
That's
all
great.
gonna die!
Hadn't noticed that before.
What the rules make me.
It looks like our catalytic bacteria is starting to have diminishing returns on the energy output.
This sample has definitely been taken from something odd, cool, or on a very radical cocktail of drugs.
It's all connected. This very
Yeah, I have no
specific
idea how it's all
sound
stop motion.
pattern.
I have no idea how they did it.
Music is
It looks
math,
great.
Math is nature.
It's a countdown.
Great. For what?
Our relaunch window.
And if we miss it?
We wait for 80 years.
This is your home?
Our place.
Yeah, like that
Harold,
blew
just
me
think
away.
What wonders await us down there? What new marvels of alien life and power?
Power?
Did I say power? I meant, energy.
Yeah, no, that looks really cool.
How they grow, the adventures they go through, the turmoils that they have to go through as well, the obstacles, and
Like the transitions between the cutscenes and gameplay, it's like it's nearly seamless, and it's all stop motion, like,
really made me appreciate
or like stop motion, like styled at least. Yeah, it just looks great.
so which I
And there was also the there was also Happy Game, which already has a demo. I'll probably just play the demo on stream at some point soon. Probably during that Steam thing that they're doing this week as well. There's like a Steam thing where it's like a shit ton of demos that were shown off at E3 are going to be available to everyone. Oh, is this it? No, this isn't it. Oh, wait. Oh, is she Achievement Hunter?
She was.
She was, okay.
She just announced recently.
Hmm?
She just announced recently that she's going on to doing something else.
Oh, okay. I have no idea what this is. Do you want to work in the games industry? The game industry needs programmers, artists, writers, marketers, testers, managers, musicians, actors, lawyers, analysts, and lots more. Expert guides on starting your games career. I hate this commercial. What is this shit? Invite your games industry job at jobs.gameindustry.biz. Ew. Yo, he got a PS5. Good for him. Anyway. Yeah, I was surprised. The future games thing showed off a lot of stuff that's already been shown off. Like I skimmed through most of it. Sounds like a made-up parody URL. It did kind of look like PowerPoint, didn't it? Yeah, that's some amateur stuff right there, isn't it? I couldn't do much better, but yeah, I know what you mean. Music in this ad kind of sounds okay. I can bop to it. Even if it's probably non-licensed, whatever. Free use, whatever. How much time I got left? I got like, still another like 12 minutes.
GameSpot will be bringing you the latest gaming news and announcements, interviews with developers, the biggest press conferences, and lots more. Play for All is our yearly online event that combines the excitement and announcements of E3 with charity live streams the following week with lots of special guests who are going to help us raise money for able gamers. So join us in June for E3 and Play for All on GameSpot.com, YouTube.com/GameSpot.
Good job, GameSpot. Do your thing.
GameSpot, and as a part of E3's official broadcast. See you then.
Yeah, so anyway, yeah, I skimmed through the Future Games show, mostly skipping past all the Troy Baker and Laura Bailey talking, and just kind of wanted to watch the trailers.
But like, if I could be in Dragon Ball Z and just like fight with
The hell?
Goku or Vegeta or just be in that series, that'd be crazy to me. Like, that'd be crazy. I'll put myself in GTA, but more realistically speaking, probably like.
Why are we watching Soulja Boy?
Or like Call of Duty, or you know, even a character in Fortnite, like something like that. I think that'd be dope.
Okay. They just wanted to broadcast that Soulja Boy wants to be in a game. Okay, Soulja Boy. Thanks.
Great franchises, and one of the longest running is Monster Hunter. With a feature film and a sequel for the Switch, it's been a busy year for the property.
Are they gonna show off like nothing but Monster Hunter? I hope not.
AMA with Reddit to talk about their newest release, Monster Hunter Rise.
Yeah, I hope this is where we're gonna talk about Monster Hunter. Soulja Boy is now 30? Oh my god. I remember being in middle school and that stupid fucking song was like everywhere. Ugh.
Hello Reddit, I'm Yuri from the Monster Hunter community team at Capcom USA.
I wasn't even paying attention to her feet. Oh no. Yeah, old man. Yeah, I know. Soulja Boy's what, like 4 years older than me?
Your questions and sent them to Monster Hunter Rise director Yasuo.
No, feels like 6 years. I can math.
He was unable to
I remember how old I am. No, 4. I was right the first time. Why did I say 6? I'm 26. God damn it. I'll remember how old I am eventually. Or maybe I'll forget more. And then I'll get younger, because I'll think I'm younger than I am. And maybe I'll just forget. I'll be like, yeah, I don't remember what year I was born. I'm like 30. Meanwhile, I'm like 38.
Strong feelings about this monster. Initially, I wanted to create a tiger-shaped monster. However, the main planner came up with the idea of an armored warrior with the
I mean, it should be easy. Like, it's the year, like, it's the last 2 numbers in the year plus 5.
理由はですね、僕すごく、雨男といいますか、すごくいろんなところ行ったら雨が降る、キャラでして、とても傘っていうのが、重要な僕の中ではアイテムになってますので、ぜひ雨降った時は明けのシルームに傘代わりになっていただきたいと思っておりますので、好きなモンスター。
It doesn't help that I've got like the whole history of like the dementia and the Alzheimer's, so it's like it's already starting. I'm losing my brains. It's all gone. Losing my brains, losing my hair. Hell yeah. What a great time I'm gonna have in the next 10 years. Well, okay, the rest of my life. Consistently just losing my hair and losing my brains.
理由の方はですね、僕はハンマーを使ってるんですが、鉄柱回転攻撃ってすごくやっぱり、派手な攻撃でもありますし、すごい多段ヒットするので気持ちよさもあって、あと、距離もだいぶ。
Well, if you want to request a Bean Boozle, you know there's a button.
中では結構ハンマーの中で
There's a button you can actually like force me to. Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it. Now I have to clean off my desk. I request no Monster Hunter. Yeah, mate, me too.
But the additional impact damage feels even better.
There's a button. Yeah.
Enjoy the feeling twice with.
This one is oh yeah, dirty dishes. Oh yeah, or clean dishes. It's dish soap. Yep. I've actually kind of like
It's Kappa for me.
grown to enjoy this one because it's like
Where a man was dragged into a
it's
river
dishwater, but it has sugar in it. So it's like it's still like a little strain of sweetness in it. But everything else tastes like garbage and tastes like the soap in my mouth. But it's like soap with sugar on it. Like Monster Hunter is starting to feel like COD. Well, it does feel like a new one every other day because they made a what is it? They made a Switch one, right? And they added like more features to it, but it was supposed to just be it's supposed to appease Nintendo because Nintendo wanted their own Monster Hunter game on their console.
During development, I often played Hunting Horn.
So they had to like release a lot.
Hunting Horn was a weapon I've played in the past, but for heavy bowgun, I used the weapon.
But I really don't care.
Range distance.
I tried playing Monster Hunter World. I think it was Monster Hunter World. I just don't like it. It's too grindy. It's not my kind of game. I could definitely see the draw though. I'm starting to like more and more linear adventures now. Like I don't want to have to like go and kill the same thing like 10 times to get enough to build a piece of armor.
I love the light design.
Like enough of, I don't know, teeth to build a piece of armor or something like that. It's like, I'm good.
Ascetic monks and mountain priests.
I think the closest I'll come is like the crafting system in like Fallout 4, where I have to like go find a bunch of screws so I can build a cool gun. Because at least if I have to go find a bunch of screws, I can explore multiple areas. I don't have to go to the same place over and over and over. Oh, play Monster Hunter not WoW. Yeah, I feel that. It's the same thing. That's why I don't get into MMOs. I don't want to have to do the same thing over and over again to get the rare drop. I want to go explore the whole world, find a secret thing, go find a secret pathway to do a secret thing. That's why I like Guild Wars 2, because a lot of times, I'm gonna turn this down a little bit, hold on. A lot of time in Guild Wars 2, it's like I can get more XP by finding a new area that I haven't found before, doing a jumping puzzle that I haven't seen before, exploring a new map that they added, you know, top to bottom. Top to bottom, whatever, top to bottom.
What was going on and was told that they were testing out a situation where the feline ate a bad dango that Yomogi made and collapsed.
Wait, what?
That was a good idea, but unfortunately it didn't make it into the final game.
Oh no.
Because while Yomogi was having an important conversation, the feline was unconscious. That didn't make sense, so we had to say no to the idea.
Huh. I do like the design of the cat people. They're very cute. Bop to Totem. Yeah.
We recognize as Monster Hunter Rise just by looking at the food scenes. I decided to use
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think grinding's really ever been my thing in games.
Meat and fish. I personally love sweets, and since the theme for this game is Japanese, I decided to use.
I'm trying to think if there are any games where I have had to go grind in order to do anything. I think like I don't know. I guess like Chrono Trigger, right? You have to do a little bit of that. Oh, I turned it down. This isn't the important part yet. We're not at the actual. We have 4 minutes before the actual presentation. I don't want to hear about Monster Hunter. I don't care. If anyone here cares about Monster Hunter, you're in the wrong place. I can't think of any other games I've had to really grind in. I think I just avoid the games in general. I guess, yeah, okay, grounded does count, but see what I end up doing is I end up playing multiplayer, and I make all my friends do the grinding stuff while I go out and explore. And occasionally it's like, we need 3 ladybugs, and I'll be like, okay, well, while I'm out exploring, if I find a ladybug, I'll kill it for you. But other than that, I'm just, you know, I want to run out in this direction.
But, you know, there's a certain. I agree with you, Jackie. There's like a certain kind of.
But yeah, I guess that's why I don't generally like survival games. There's very few that I really play regularly. That's why I didn't like Ark. But like then you can like download out mods for Ark and stop some of the grindiness of it, and it kind of fixes it. At least exploring while doing the grinding. Yeah, you at least get to explore while you're doing it. Yeah, I feel that. That's another thing. The Grounded update looks really good. Achievements? Nice. New scary spider? Okay. Yeah, she does look like she has to pee, doesn't she? Maybe she just has to pee.
Or she's nervous.
Or both.
Yeah.
Usually one comes with the other.
Turn your feet in like that when they're going full body shot.
I mean, those look like tough shoes to stand in as well.
No, you should not be standing like that in them anyway. You should have your feet parallel or out.
Her shoes do not match her dress.
You don't have to match your shoes to your dress.
What they have officially said. Of course, I still hold out hope for
With me, I like grinding because I get bored sometimes. It gives me something. Yeah, I feel that. I definitely see the audience. I can see why you'd want to. I think I just don't think it's for me. You know, everyone's got their own little tastes. That's why I will forever argue that I like Fallout 3 more than New Vegas. It's just different tastes. I don't like deserts.
Game's been a massive hit. I'm expecting them to come out, talk about that, and also maybe give us some new stuff.
Yeah. Jackie, what do you want?
Okay, so I am not super into puzzle mystery games, just being completely honest. But I mean, Ace Attorney just totally plays to me. Obviously, I'm a big weeb. I absolutely adore anime. So just
Wow, I never thought I'd hear on the E3 stage. I'm just a big weeb. I'll turn it up a little bit. We're getting close.
Named Herlock Sholmes.
Of course.
I mean, that alone, I'm just like, I'm exactly. I was like, I love this.
The lady with the with the the pink tall shoes is a huge weeb.
Ace Attorney Chronicles, 2 games that were released in Japan, finally coming here on July 27th, and it's about time, ladies and gentlemen. This is what you've been waiting for.
We get to watch the Capcom.
Presentation is
Here it is.
In 5, 4, 3,
Good countdown.
2, 1, go.
Go do Capcom. We will go do Capcom. Here it is. This is great. I want to see a Mega Man. Is that it's a Capcom. Did they spell their name right? I would hope so. I wish it did the old shine effect that it did back on SNES. I don't know if you guys remember that. It looked really cool.
I'm your host, Rachel
Or was that Konami?
aka Seltzer, and I'll be your guide as we walk through the
Capcom.
latest releases, news, and updates from Capcom. We'll hear from the Resident Evil Village team, share some news from the world
Okay.
of Monster Hunter, and get the latest on Ace Attorney.
That's it?
Then we'll wrap up with some updates from our friends at Capcom Fighters. So what are we waiting for? Let's get started.
Hey, that sounds bad. Don't say
Resident
that.
Evil Village. The Resident Evil franchise continues to pioneer the latest and greatest in survival horror.
Momo.
The team has been blown away by the response to
Think
Resident
before
Evil
you
Village,
type.
which launched last month. It brought the world another chapter in this decades-long story as the franchise
just gonna cover that up. I can't.
25th anniversary this year. I'm honored to be able to introduce Tsuyoshi Kanda, producer on Resident Evil Village, with a special message for the fans.
Another time.
Bye-bye.
I haven't even played the game yet. Why you gotta do this to me? Oh, good. Oh, good. This is good.
I think it's time you left things in my hands. Go on, rest now.
Hi everyone, my name is Tsuyoshi Kanda, producer on Resident Evil Village. I wanted to take this opportunity to thank everyone who's played since we launched the game in May. We hope you're enjoying this new chapter in survival horror. As a reminder,
Holy shit, he said
everyone who
chapter.
purchases Resident Evil Village will gain free access to our online multiplayer title, Resident Evil RE-verse, where players go head-to-head with their favorite Resident Evil heroes and bioweapons. I'm now happy to announce that Resident Evil REverse will go live next month across all supported platforms. So head into the fray to celebrate the Resident Evil 25th anniversary.
Okay. I'll turn it up even more. It's really quiet. Like, it's already halfway. Oh, DLC. Oh.
Thank you, Kanda-san, for that
There we
wonderful
go.
update.
That should be
Next
good.
up, some long-awaited news from the world of Monster Hunter. Whether it's adventuring alongside monsters or battling them with friends, we've got something for you. First, let's dive into the brand new story-based RPG entry to the series, Monster Hunter Stories 2: Wings of Ruin.
I guess I'm glad I haven't bought Village yet. At least now I can buy it like as a Game of the Year edition and just get the whole thing. And the DLC and all that. Yeah, Village Deluxe or something.
This was his fate.
One thing I noticed with Monster Hunter was it did not do it for me. Same.
Against the awesome power of nature,
I couldn't get super into it.
a man. He never stood a chance.
All around, things just kept getting worse. But I heard that Guardian Ratha had survived and returned to Hekolu Island. I went there to see Red's old monster again. Then, of course, that's when I met you.
So what are we watching?
You were given Red's kinship stone.
Is this supposed to be
and
Monster
now
Hunter?
A Rathalos egg.
Yeah, Monster
This
Hunter,
is
okay.
destiny.
I know what a Rathalos is. I know the Smash Brothers.
This is the legendary monster, Ray's Wing Ratha, the monster with the wings of ruin.
It's said that a beat of its wings can bring about waves of destruction.
Many people believe there's a connection between the strange happenings and the wings of ruin. The pits are appearing everywhere, and they're emitting a strange light.
Okay, so we've got an RPG.
What's this whole idea of forming kinship with monsters? How do you control
Wait, is
them?
this just Pokemon?
It's not about control. Monsters help riders of their own will. And the bonds between monsters and riders are just like your bond with Tsukino.
Cool. They bond with the things that they ride. Yeah, wow.
Does Ratha really have?
Never heard that before.
Why are all of these pits appearing? And who are those people who want to take Ratha for themselves? All I have are questions.
If there's worry or doubt in your voice, Ratha will become anxious too. He needs to know that you will protect him no matter what.
I can sense the flames of his life force weakening. The burden of such great power.
Can I go back to bed
is
now?
Too much for his body to bear.
Featuring Dante.
Can you hear it?
Riders can bond with monsters.
Riders can bond with monsters, we heard.
With fellow humans.
They have the power of kinship.
Oh, stop.
They're friends. They're monsties. Humans carry the strength of everyone.
They're monsties? Did she just say monsties? Ew.
My friends here
No. We don't say that.
in the strength of humanity.
I didn't hear the first one. I'm glad I didn't hear the first one. I think I could handle that another time. I'm sure someone's very excited for this. There are at least 30 people that are very, very excited. I thought we were done. I do like this. I like that trial versions transfer your data to the full game now. I like that that's becoming like a mainstay. Like, preview the game, then pick up where you left off. Oh yeah, amiibos. More amiibos for me not to get.
Looks pretty epic, right? And how about that announcement? The Canine Companion
How about it?
Paladin
I don't
from
know. How
Monster
about
Hunter
it?
Rise will be joining Monster Hunter Stories 2 as one of the new monsties in the first free title update.
Why do we
coming
keep
soon
saying
after
this
the
word?
game's release. You can get an early peek at the game with the Monster Hunter Stories 2 Wings of Ruin trial version starting on June 25th, which also carries your progress over to the full game release just a few weeks later on July 9th. That's not the only way to join the hunt. Millions of you made Monster Hunter Rise a huge success earlier this year, and we have even more content coming, including a new collaboration on the Rise. Let's find out more.
Let's go!
Yay! More Monster Hunter! Is that it? Oh no, it's more. We already saw this!
Rathalos is no runt. Moon's blessing emerge. Get ready. I have a good feeling. What will it be? Moon's
I don't have a good
blessing
feeling.
emerge.
Wow, outfits. I do like that. I do like the egg running animation. That's fun. Let's do a speed run of the announcement. Yeah. Cool. You get costumes. Thanks. Awesome. Oh my god. And here's our update for the game that's already out. Look at these new things that you can kill for stuff. Wow. Wow. Incredible. Wow. This is so crazy. Look at all these cool things that they're adding to their game. Oh my god. All right, cool.
There has
Yeah!
never been a better time to be a Monster Hunter
There
fan.
has never
With
been
all
a
the
better
new
time to be a
updates
Monster Hunter fan. I'm
Rise
so glad I'm
and
not.
the launch of Monster Hunter Stories
There's
2
never
this
been a
summer.
worse time to
We
not
can't
be
wait
a
to hear about your
Monster
own
Hunter
stories
fan.
of adventure.
Other than right now.
That's not the only thing Capcom has in store for us this July.
Thank God.
Fans of
Show me
Phoenix
Ace
Wright
Attorney.
will have
Yeah.
new chapters to explore with the release
I wanna
of
see the
Great
lawyer
Ace
game.
Attorney Chronicles. North American and European future attorneys will finally be able to get their hands on the Great Ace Attorney Adventures and the Great Ace Attorney 2 Resolve, which were previously only available in Japan. You'll travel back in time to the late 19th century Japan and London to play as Ryunosuke Naruhodo, Phoenix Wright's ancestor, in this action-packed prequel. Now let's hear more about the story.
So then, let us unravel this mystery.
It's so hard to not do hand gestures when you're talking.
Welcome to the center of the world. Great Britain's mighty capital, London.
London.
Incredible.
Wow. Look at all the accents.
So then, let us unravel this mystery and discover what events.
Whoa,
led to this
steampunk
curious
goggles.
murder. Who are you? Turlock Shows. You must have heard of me.
We must solve this case, Naruhodo-san.
Let us engage in the art of deduction, Mr. Naruhodo. Well, what have we here? It would seem the truth is now tantalizingly close.
The defense demands its right to a cross-examination.
At least it looks kind of cool. It's weird seeing a Phoenix Wright game in 3D.
Your testimony completely contradicts the facts.
Objection!
My lord, with all due respect, this is an outrage!
That's a weird way to find someone guilty. Let's all throw fire into
You're the
a balance
best lawyer in the world.
thingy.
So we have 10 new cases and 8 mini escapades where you can take on the role of a defense attorney. Now, we all want to see some gameplay, right? Let's take a closer first look at 2 gameplay features new to the franchise in the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles.
I'd love to waste time watching this instead of seeing another game.
Summation Examination.
Hello, I'm Jonathan, Capcom's marketing brand manager for the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles.
So this is the capital of Great Britain.
Where to?
The Supreme Court in Whitehall, if you wouldn't mind.
The Capcom team is thrilled to present 2 new gameplay features, Dance of Deduction and Summation Examination, coming to the Ace Attorney series.
What intense gameplay. So glad we decided to put this in the video.
Players will come across conspicuous situations that
Players will
require
come.
further examination with the help of Ryunosuke's legal aid Susato and the brilliance of deduction from Detective Herlock.
I like that guy. He looks fun. He has scissors. Look out.
Herlock
He's
will
gonna
proceed
cut
to
you
present his
with
logic
his
and
safety
reasoning
scissors.
spectacular, a grandiose yet flawed series of conjectures.
Yeah. So we did the Resident Evil, we did the Monster Hunter, we're doing the Ace Attorney. What do we have left? God, Namco better bring out like a Katamari game or something tomorrow, because like this is not good. Like the game doesn't look bad, I just don't need to see all of this. I know what an Ace Attorney game is, right? We all know it's a detective visual novel with lawyer theming. Okay, but like, do we need to see all of this?
Ryunosuke and Susato will then discuss to correct the flaws in Herlock's deductions. At this point, players will be prompted to search for clues that help identify the errors in the detective's logic and reveal the truth to the mystery.
Excuse me.
As players present new evidence and observations, Herlock will amend his deductions based on the new information. Upon uncovering the truth, Ryunosuke and Herlock enter into a semi-metaphorical, semi-literal dance that brings them to the conclusion of the dance of deduction.
Okay. What kind of person in disguise waits till like the last second to cut their hair? Wouldn't you do that first before you put the wig on and everything? Or like, yeah, tuck it in the hat or down the back of the jacket or something, like...
In courtroom battles, players will attempt to convince 6 jurors of the innocence of their client. Their progress will be displayed and represented by 2 scales of justice, one black, representing a guilty verdict, and one white, representing a not guilty verdict.
Objection!
In summation examination, take the stand to face off against the jurors. all of whom provide explanations as to why they've reached their guilty verdict.
I like the jurors. They look interesting. They look like fun characters.
You'll have to identify conflicting statements and sway the jury in your favor. Examine each statement carefully and select 2 contradicting jurors to call out the flaws in their logic.
Objection!
Be ready to provide evidence from the court record to help prove the contradiction in their claims.
Yeah, this is very much an Ace Attorney game.
Point out one of these contradictions among the jurors, you might just change their minds too. With a slam of their fist, each juror you persuade will send a fiery ball towards the scales above and literally tip the scales of justice in your favor.
Why is it gonna
Bring
be
each
fire?
contradiction to light and persuade the jury.
And why
to
does
help
the
prove
fire
your
have so much
client's
weight?
Objection! My lord, with all due respect, this is an outrage!
What?
This has just been
His
a
wine
small
glass
taste
just
of the exciting new gameplay feature
incinerated
of
itself.
Great Ace Attorney Chronicles. We are very excited to get this game in the hands of both new fans and diehard fans alike. Thanks
It looks like okay, guys. It looks like an okay game. But did we need to see all
like I
that?
have a
No.
bunch of games to catch up on. There are some exciting new adventures and titles to look forward to. Well, that's a look at the new premieres from Capcom, but what about esports? Let's close out today's showcase with a few words from 2 of the stars of Capcom Fighters, Rob TV and Vicious. They'll tell us what's been going on with Capcom esports, including updates on the Capcom Pro Tour, Intel World
Capcom.
Open, Street Fighter League,
Capcom.
and all the other content
Capcom,
on Capcom
no.
Fighters. Over to you guys.
Capcom, why are you the only ones today? Why? Why did you decide to do this?
What's going on, everybody, and welcome to the Capcom esports presentation for E3 2021.
This stuff could have been. This stuff could have been in the Nintendo Direct tomorrow. All of this. Divide it all. Just do like play it at double speed.
Rob TV, what's going on?
This whole
Rob?
thing could have gone inside the Nintendo Direct.
Extraordinaire. That just sounds beautiful. It has a ring to it, and I think that's the perfect word to describe what we have for everyone today. Street Fighter V, Capcom E3. It just feels right, and you feel the electricity.
Does it feel right? I don't think so. There's no electricity in this air.
What? That was nasty.
Just
And there
the
might be
flames
people
of
at home
frustration.
who don't fully know what competitive Street Fighter V is. The long and the short of it is this. We travel all around the world, state to state, country to country, and we try to bring our opponent's life bar from 100 all the way down to 0 and feel pretty goddamn good doing it.
That's right, Rob. If you think you're the best in your region,
Yeah, I'm holding out. Maybe there's something secret at the end. I'm hoping maybe something. A surprise.
So in this year's
I'll
CPT
wait.
overall, it's a series of tournaments.
Did you
that
say
have
CPT?
$5,000 on the line for each tournament.
Oh, CPT.
But that money
Sorry.
alone, that's not what's really at stake here. It's about making it to the granddaddy of them all, Capcom Cup.
The
Just resetting grand finals of Capcom Cup.
So behind me, you can see in all of
trying to think of a
glory,
word that would
the
be funny to
Capcom
put in
Pro Tour
CPT.
2021 official stage and set, and that's a place that you are very, very familiar with.
That's right. We take all of our events and broadcast it live from this stage, and we check out all of the top competitors from each and every one of these regions. And speaking of, the Capcom Pro Tour has shaped up a lot. 2021, we have 32 events
Cock
going
and
on in
penis
the
torture.
Capcom
That's
Pro Tour,
redundant.
spanning across
That's what I
19
wanted to
different
say, but
territories. So there's
seems
so many
dumb. Cock and
opportunities
pole
for players
torture.
from around the world to get that ticket into Capcom Cup this season. I'm absolutely excited
There you
because,
go.
again, that is a big change from what 2020 was into what we could expect for 2021.
And Mago is your first qualifier for Japan for the Capcom Pro Tour.
Not only can you catch the Capcom Pro Tour live on the Capcom Fighters channel, you can do so.
Could they have like figured out a better 3 letters instead of CPT?
And Facebook. Of course, if you don't catch it live, you can also check out the VODs for all the
No?
competitive studying you would need
Alright.
to become a successful Street Fighter V player, as well as catching some of the community-focused content that we have on Capcom Fighters. We have No Neutral, the official pre-show of the Capcom Pro Tour. We have sets where we take players from around the world and play off in an exhibition first to 10. Not only that, actually, we do have Street Fighter League that's happened season after season, non-stop action, 6 teams of 3, duke it out in this battle tournament series to see who will walk away with the championship and the $150,000 prize pool.
Street Fighter League is something that you don't want to miss.
I'm not even paying
normally
attention
we
anymore.
only have
Like, what-
1v1 content, but now you actually have your teammates at your back, and
Why is
every
this
decision that
necessary?
you make is not just about you anymore.
Look for more news on Street Fighter League later this year.
It's Oki time. What's gonna happen?
Nice.
He checks it. He checks the movement. What's happening?
It's so good.
Let's not forget, the Intel World Opening is happening right now.
Oh,
Top players
this is
representing
why.
11 regions around the world are competing for their place in the World Finals happening next month. Be sure to check out the official website for more information, including current standings and broadcast schedule.
To commemorate this event, everyone who logged in during this period will receive an exclusive competitor title and dojo object. You do not want to miss this.
I highly recommend
don't?
everyone to stay tuned for future Capcom Pro Tour updates on the Capcom Fighters channel.
And again, we've had so many events so far. We started off with the Japan region. We've had a couple of more events going on afterwards, but the action does not stop. In fact, we're going to be continuing off with the Midwest.
Sorry, I'm allergic
for
to
the
being
Capcom Pro
bored.
Tour. I know you're definitely excited about that.
100%. I mean, of course, your boy is from Ohio. Make sure you guys tune in to see the tournament.
You do not want to miss some of the best Street Fighter V players in the world compete head to head.
So it's you.
I dare you to find better Street Fighter. I dare you.
This is going on for a really long time. Wow. I'm pretty sure they spent more time on this than they did Ace Attorney.
I'm the best in the world.
This game has changed the lives of so many people here.
Certainly feels like it.
That's what I'm talking about.
Try to sanitizer clean your insides. No, no, no. I just had to clean the sneeze off my hand.
Experience. This is Capcom Pro Tour.
Alright. Enough CPT.
Thanks, guys. It's been a really exciting season so far, and I can't wait to see how this plays out on the road to Capcom Cup. Remember to check out Capcom Fighters' Twitch and YouTube channels for more information and to watch the latest matches. So that's a wrap for Capcom at E3 this year.
No.
Let's recap what we all saw.
We don't need a
Resident Evil
recap.
Village is back with the latest
We're
installment
not-
of the survival
no.
horror experience.
We've
and
been here
RE
long
Burst
enough.
as part of the franchise's 25th anniversary. We have new adventures to embark on in the world of Monster Hunter with Monster Hunter Stories 2, Wings of Ruin, and Monster Hunter Rise. And don't forget to go back in time with the great Ace Attorney Chronicles to tap into the family history of Phoenix Wright and solve new cases. Finally, don't miss out on the esports fun. Make sure you catch the latest matches with Capcom Fighters. There really is something for everyone here today. But don't go
Is
anywhere
there?
yet. Join the conversation on Twitter and make sure you check out the Capcom virtual booth on the E3 portal to watch all these videos again and more. I'm Rachel Querico, aka Seltzer. Thank you for being part of the Capcom experience at E3 this year.
Welcome back, and that
Oh,
is
of course.
a wrap.
Person in the middle seat, not even there. They just
I was for a
left.
second, and then I was gonna go, that rhymed, and then I was like, that didn't rhyme.
I
so.
love seeing the wheel. I saw the
You
gears.
saw the
turn, I'm
wheels
like,
turning.
No, that's not.
I was like, that doesn't rhyme at all. It's just day 3, and I'm just feeling it, folks. I'm feeling it.
Oh, I'm
yeah.
feeling it too.
Not gonna lie though, that certainly got me amped. We saw
Did
a
it
lot
get
of
you
great
amped?
titles there, and
Did
we're
it?
gonna go into
Did it?
more depth.
Yeah, fuck no. Okay, we're done. We're done. That's it. That's all of E3 today. Coming back tomorrow at noontime for Nintendo, Bandai Namco, and then the Dead by Daylight chapter. Oh yeah, perfect. Thank you for this. Thank you. What a showcase that was, guys. Are we excited? Are we excited for Monster Hunter and Ace Attorney and esports? You know, CPT. Everyone excited for some CPT? I thought Square Enix was bad. Square Enix knocked that out of the park by comparison. Alright, well, unfortunately that's gonna be it for me today. I didn't really have anything planned other than this. So I'll be back. I'm gonna do a really long stream tomorrow because I have we've got Nintendo, Bandai Namco, and then the Dead by Daylight chapter. I'll be playing the heck out of the game tomorrow. But wow, that was bad. Wow, that was really, really, really bad. Some sort of out of season April Fool's joke. Yeah, no, that's fucking something else.